What's up, everyone? Appreciate you checking out the channel, coming back with us. Today, we're going to review or give a reaction to another video. This one is a topic that is talked about a lot in the Black community. I can't wait to dive in this. Again, I'm Bruce, my brother Aaron, and you are on the Abrupt YouTube channel. Let's check it out.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
White women go to college to find their husband. Black women go to prove they don't need one.
Oh my God!
Now listen, as harsh as that sounds, there is validity in that statement. Have y'all ever heard of Ring by Spring? If you look like me, you probably haven't. If you don't look like me, you probably have, because that's a thing in our lighter friends community. Ring by Spring is apparently a goal for our lighter toned friends to get a proposal before graduation in the spring. And then, you know what? Last night, I saw a movie. There's a movie called Ring by Spring. I'm gonna have to go watch it. But it's a thing. Don't worry. We're gonna touch on the Black women go to prove they don't need one in a different video. White women go to college to find their husband. Black women go to prove they don't need.
All right. What you got?
So you want to take this one first? I know we've had this discussion before.
We have. I'm gonna let you go first.
So I think it's absolutely true. I've spoken about this several times, man, to my Black female friends.
Mm-hmm.
And for the most part, especially when they get in their late 20s, 30s, stuff like that, they for the most part agree with me and say, yeah, I got out. I thought we were supposed to use our 20s to go have fun, to enjoy ourselves, and to be out here just dating with no real intent of getting married, just dating, building my career. And then you find yourself at 30 and you're like, wait, hold up. Everybody's getting married.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the men that I want, they're already off the market. They're gone. So it's one of those things that I'm like, well, if you went to like a PWI like you and I did, we saw white women and white men, they were getting together in college.
Yep.
When they graduated college, they were getting married. So by the time they're 30, they're 2 kids in, they're a house in, they're a lot further ahead than we typically are. We're trying to play catch up because we typically spend our 20s saying, well, we're just going to be 20 something and we're just going to enjoy life and kick it and travel and not get serious with anybody and stuff like that. I think it delays the progress that we could have already made. And I don't know why that is. It's something in our culture, I guess, because we actually talk and joke about white people getting married so quickly. And man, they don't wait. They jump on it quickly. And you just say, you know what? Maybe they're doing it the right way. Maybe that's the smarter way to do it. Maybe we really do wait too long. You know?
So I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to be as nice in saying it, but I agree with you.
Don't be as nice.
A lot of Black women, man, they sit up and say, oh, nah, like you said, man, it's 20, this hot girl summer, we out in the streets, da-da-da-da. I'm not fixing to be tied down during from what? You in college, what, 18?
18, maybe 21, 22. Yeah.
Some longer. Because, they got to go and get their master's and PhD for psychology.
Basket weaving.
Right.
Yeah.
So they in college, what? From 18 to what, maybe 22, 23.
Mm-hmm.
During that time, they all up on the frat boys and partying and man. So I went to Bama. I know for a fact some of the girls that I would kind of interact with, that I was cool with, oh man, they had people like in and out. It was a door, like in and out. But they said, oh, I'm having fun. I don't want nothing serious. All right, cool. So what are you doing now?
Mm-hmm.
They're single. They passed up all of that other stuff and they single. Mm-hmm. So it's like Black women, they want to have fun. They are trading something stable, something that you can build with long term for some short term.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, why are you doing that?
Let me ask you a question. I've had this conversation as well. Do you think most Black women are taught, knowingly or unknowingly, to not look for a man and to go and to be as independent as you can and to not find a husband?
100%.
Because again, I think I think we've seen. I'm gonna let you finish. I think we've seen that as one of those things where finding a husband is no longer something that's prioritized.
Mhm.
It's something that's just kind of on the back burner that you can do when you get older. And then when you actually find yourself getting older, you realize these options, they're not there, because you realize it's just not as easy just to say, okay, well, I woke up today and I think I'm ready to get married. I think I'm ready to find a man. Where are you? And then you find yourself a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, and you say, whoa, I'm like in my 30s now, 35, getting into my late 30s.
Mhm.
I haven't been able to find a man. And you look back and you say, man, I should have gotten serious about this in my early 20s. But you go ahead and answer the question. I'm sorry. I started rambling.
Nah, man. Yeah, I 100% think that it's something that's taught out loud and subconsciously through the actions of our parents and people that we hang around.
Mm-hmm.
And let me preface everything that I'm saying and will say by it's not all women, not all Black women. You know, you do have some that do build with a man at a young age, from high school, you know, to college, on up. You do have some, so it's not all. But the ones that we're talking about, this relates to y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But so back to your question, yeah, 100%. I will say is what is taught subconsciously and what's taught out loud too. So many times in the African American household, women are taught now, hey, you go and you make sure you are secure, you're stable, you make sure you have a good job, you get your education,
Which is good. You should.
right?
You
do
should.
it. Do it.
You should do that. Absolutely.
But doing that is not saying, hey, you have to sacrifice this.
Right. You don't have to sacrifice relationships and finding a partner to go and do those things.
You can work hard, get the good grades and everything, and still be in a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So often, man, a lot of girls that I went to, a lot of women that I went to school with or whatever, on the other hand, that were, driven by education and, being really, really focused on what they were doing, it was all or nothing for them. I can't be distracted by this guy. I can't have distractions. But it's like, why is somebody that you genuinely care about a distraction?
I always wanted that too. I always took it as, if you tell me you can't have distractions or you're too busy, I always tell people they're just not interested.
Exactly.
They just don't want you, because I always have a thing where I say, you make time for what you want.
You make time to go out to the party, the alpha party. Oh, you was there. I saw you. The Q party. You went to the football game.
Yeah.
You went to you pregame for that.
Right.
Like, come on, you make time for what you want. So don't sit up and say you can't be focused by somebody who you could have a future with.
Right.
And the thing is, you get to your late 30s, now you're like, oh, like you said, I should have all of these options. But when you look around, you really don't have options because, for whatever reasons, I'm not going to go into that because that'll start a whole nother conversation. But you really don't have as many options as you thought you would have, because most times you have priced yourself out of either the dating market, or you are set at a place to where you don't want to come down to meet someone where they are.
We'll talk about that next. That's going to be the next topic. Yeah. Okay. You got anything else to say on this one?
No, I don't. What about you?
Nah, I'm good. You go ahead and sign us out. That was good one.
Look, man, we want to know y'all thoughts on this though. Why is it like this? Is it something that y'all feel is passed down from our parents, or what we see around us in our culture? Let us know, man. Drop a comment. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. It's been real. It's been abrupt. We out.